Hello, my name is Thorsten Knaub. I'm the chairperson of the European Shakuhachi Society. Well, initially I discovered the shakuhachi by meeting some Japanese musicians while I was traveling in India in the early 1990s. And I was immediately struck by this, on the one hand, simple looking instrument. On the other hand, it produced such complex, haunting sounds. And then a few years later, I got hold of the double LP from Yokoyama Katsuya, where he plays the traditional shakuhachi repertoire. And when I discovered or listened to this honkyoku music, again, it seemed on the surface simple, but underneath it incredible, complex, full of colors and emotion. And this is when the fascination started and continues until today with the shakuhachi and its music. I think the uniqueness or special character of the European Shakuhachi Society is due to its members. We have members from Japanese cultural aficionados to enthusiastic amateurs to high-level professionals. The ESS is a place to meet. And also additionally, the ESS is not affiliated with a particular school or style, and indeed it actively tries to aims and brings together players from all different backgrounds. So this creates a dynamic place where the differences are not only tolerated, but the exchange and the appreciation of the other are cultivated and channeled, and hopefully channeled into a deeper understanding of shakuhachi and its music and the cultural context in general. Well, I think there is a strong interest in ideas of meditation, spiritual practice, philosophies, and its connection to Buddhism as well. And in general, this connection to the natural world, to this piece of bamboo. And although everybody of our members has a personal story how they discovered this shakuhachi, it's often this first encounter and hearing the sound which somehow puts a spell on people. Interesting enough, we just had a survey recently with our members, and the top 3 musics people like to play are honkyoku, improvisation and sankyoku. Well, the shakuhachi is already an instrument which has a long history. I mean, we had the Komuso monks and their music, the court and the ensemble music, and of course the creation of all the schools and styles we have today, just to name a few manifestations. But in many ways the shakuhachi is also a young instrument which has started its journey outside of Japan, and we will see what else it can do, this humble piece of bamboo, and we will see how it will contribute and shape in future music and contemporary music. In any case, it's very exciting to be part of this project, and even if it's only in small ways, we are very happy to contribute to that development with our work in the ESS. As we were just talking about the future of the shakuhachi, I think we also should be aware and not forget its roots, its virtual home here in Japan. And in particular an association like JSPN, whose members share the same love and aims for the instruments, are naturally our colleagues and friends on this journey. And as we already did in the past through interviews in our newsletter or to invitation of players to our events, we hope we will continue to build bridges between Japan and Europe and its players.